Good morning, guys. It's Ashley. Morning with Barre. Y'all, let's start warming up. Give me 1 second. Big inhale, exhales. Big breaths in and out. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Tighten up your belly. Contract those ab muscles. Keep them contracted the whole time. You're here with me the whole time. We're going to keep that belly nice and tight. All right, shoulder to knees. Big twist here. So we're going to stretch and we'll work at the same time. So we'll warm up, stretch, and work. All right. You're going to reach for the floor. Put your hands on the floor. Make sure that belly's tight. Remember your breath the whole time. You're going to bend and straighten those knees. Stretching out those hamstrings. Wiggle your toes. You're on your heels. Toes are slightly turned out. Okay, you're going to come down into side lunges. Right toe up. Or, you know what I mean. Toes up. Alternate those side lunges. And then give me a right side lunge to a runner's lunge. You're going to push that left hip flexor to the floor. Bend and straighten as much as you can that front leg. Remember your belly, it never comes out of that contracted position. Start thinking about relaxing your face. Push that left heel away from you so you get that calf stretch. All right, remember your breath. You're going to come down, and I'm sorry, I got to twist away from you. You put your left palm on the floor. Twist towards your right. And you're going to do just hip lifts. Just get that deeper stretch in your inner and outer thighs, hamstrings. Excuse me. All right, now you're going to take your hand behind your head, and you're going to really get into that runner's lunge really deep, and you're going to bring right elbow to left arm, or like you're aiming for your left wrist, but make sure that belly's nice and tight. You're going to open it and big twist. Exhale on the exertion. Remember your breath is in through your nose, out through your mouth, like you're saying shh. Last one. You're going to take it to the center straddle stretch. I'm going to put my hands on my mat. If you can't reach all the way to the floor, that's fine. You just reach for where you can. All right, with your belly nice and tight. All right, raise up into releve and down. Releve and down. Abs tight. Remember your breath. Little pebble there. Sorry, you're seeing the top of my head. All right, last one. Give me a left side runner's lunge all the way down. We're just doing the same thing, that left side, so we'll push it down. All right. And then give me a big twist. Face away again. I didn't think this out, did I? Bend. Hip lifts. Okay, so try and straighten. I know we just left out something. I'll get it, don't worry. Make sure that belly's nice and tight. All right, elbow, hand behind your head. Elbow reaches to that wrist. Big twist, tighten those abs. It's really important. You're working them right here. And then give me a big twist, working your upper back. One more. And then bend and straighten the front left leg. So you want to bend and straighten as much as you can. This is my tight hamstring leg. So this is really difficult for me always. All right, walk it back out to the center. Rock those hips ever so slightly. Now, I'm going to have to scoot up just a little bit. You're going to walk your palms out, and you're going to come in to down dog. All right, so walk those feet. So here, I'll show you side view. Walk those feet a little bit towards each other, right? Abs in, you're going to push through your palms. Push your head back in between those arms. Nice big stretch. Make sure you're pushing your calves towards the floor. All right, you're going to come into a plank from here, and then just push it back. Let's just do 4 of these. Abs in, remember to breathe. Exhale on the exertion. Squeeze your bottom. Walk your hands back, alternate toe reaches. Work those abs here, sides of your abdominals, oblique muscles. Belly tight, keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, keep stretching those legs out, big stretch. All right, you're gonna come in, 2, sorry, quick wardrobe adjustment. We're gonna come into standing split on the right. So you're gonna bring that right knee and you're gonna windshield wiper to the left, to the right, or kind of twist, or thread that knee through, and then standing split, point that right toe. Thread it through. Push your quote unquote bar over. Squeeze that right side glute. Squeeze those abs. Stay here. You're gonna bend that standing knee, bending that left knee, and you're gonna leg lift with a knee bend. So a little squat on that left leg. Work that quad. 4, abs in, keep breathing. Good job, come down. Straight arm plank, knees down, quick child's pose. I'm gonna slip off my shoes because they're coming off anyways. So other side, y'all go ahead. Give me that straight arm plank, line your shoulders right over your wrist. And we're gonna thread the left knee in and out and up. Point that left toe now as hard as you can point it. That'll help activate your quad. And work those inner thighs. Really push that leg up high. 2 more. And then we do that squat and lift. Squat. Squat down. Tiny plie or squat on that right leg. Keep that left toe pointed. Left toes pointed. Abs in. 2. Last one. Good job. Both knees down. Child's pose. Quickly reach those fingers, arms. Reach those fingers, arms super, super long. All right. You're going to do the same thing. We're going to be on our elbows. You're going to bring that right knee in, but now you're going to flex your right foot and you're going to push. So you're going to crunch, slightly rounding your back, using those abs. Big flex on that foot, push that heel away from you. Crunch, lift. Try not to arch your back too much when you lift that leg. You're going to arch it a little bit. That's normal. All right, we're going to point and flex. You're going to keep that leg up. Flex, point, squeeze your bottom as tight as it'll go. Abs in. Remember those abs the whole time. Keep breathing. 2. Last one. Good job. Right into the other side. Left leg. Left knee in. Push that left foot up. Flex that left foot. Push your heel away. Crunch those abs in and then push the heel. So it's not really technically a lift. It's a lift and push. Last one. Flex. Point. Squeeze the bottom. As hard as you can. Run in the abs after this, although we've been working them this whole time. Keep with me, point and flex. 2. Last one. Give me a child's pose. Sit back on that left side, hip, and then switch to your right. Stretch those hips out. All right, you'll come up. Now, I didn't put this in our notes, but if you have a squishy ball, grab it. If not, you have a towel, probably smaller than like a bath towel. You can grab that. If you're in your living room, you're by your couch, grab a small throw pillow. Also, what works great is a roll of paper towels, like a full roll of paper towels. So I've done that a lot, and those are excellent. So say if you don't have anything of those, none of those items, you don't worry about it. We'll just be extra cautious, or we'll extra concentrate if you don't have a prop. Extra concentrate on those inner outer thighs. You're gonna put your ball in between your legs, little inch or 2 up above your knees. So the whole time we're gonna keep squeezing on this ball so you activate those inner outer thighs, okay? You're gonna get tricep push-up position. Okay, anytime you need to just quickly come out, roll your wrists, and then come back, okay? And if it's too much, I'll see what we can do if we can modify it on our elbows. But let's start out tricep push-up, or tricep dip position. You're gonna squeeze that ball. Remember to squeeze, keep it squeezed. You're gonna push your hips up as high as they'll go. Your heel is digging into the mat. Wiggle your toes, make sure they're alive. All right, you're just gonna give me hip lifts with a squeeze. Hip dips, squeeze. So you're squeezing those glutes, and then you're using those inner thighs, inner outer thighs. Give me extra squeeze on that ball when you come all the way up. You want your hips up as high as they'll go. You want to keep your shoulders out of your ears. So don't let your shoulders creep up into your ears. I always say, like, you know how J-Lo wears those gargantuan gold hoops? Think if you're J-Lo and you got those hoops on, you want to keep your ears below, or you want to keep your shoulders below the hoops. Or then we're going to pulse the squeeze into. Now lift up all the way, wiggle those toes, squeeze the bottom, and pulses on the ball or whatever your prop you're using. If you're using nothing, that's okay. Just keep squeezing and pulsing. You don't have to have anything, but just concentrate on just pulsing those knees towards each other. Make sure they don't touch. You're working your arms. This is total body. You're working everything from neck down. Keep that face, jaw, teeth. Lift those hips up an inch. See if you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now squeeze that ball. Tricep dips here. You're going to keep squeezing on your glutes the whole time. You're not going to release it. You can still breathe. And squeeze. Dip, squeeze. Dip, squeeze. Think about those triceps, back of your entire arm or your entire upper arm. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath ever. You can breathe and still use those abs. Those abs need to be tight. I've got to flick the air on. Y'all keep going. Keep going. We're going to pulse the triceps. I can't deal with 72. Okay, let's see if that's any better. Okay, so pulsing that dip down. Keep squeezing your ball. Come down halfway. All right, pulse the dip, squeeze and dip. Pulse, pulse, pulse the squeeze, pulse the dip. That chin up. Try not to tuck the chin into your neck or your chest. Think about the back of that arm. Remember your shoulders, your gold hoops, abs in. 4. We're right into lower belly after this. 2. Last one. Okay, roll your wrists out quickly. Both directions, both wrists. You're going to start, we're going to start on our elbows, and then I'll show you a couple ways to modify. You're going to keep that ball in between your knees. Squeezing it, squeezing it, squeezing it, activating your inner thighs. You're going to pull your belly button towards your spine, towards the mat. So you're kind of, give me a little scoop, a little ice cream scoop into your abs, abdominals, okay? You're going to squeeze that ball, okay? You're going to crunch your heels. Sorry, you're going to crunch your knees in. So big scoop in those abs, crunch your knees into your chest, and then keep squeezing that ball and slowly, tiny little heel tap. Squeeze it, tap. Squeeze it. It's the lightest tap ever. You want to keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. So this, y'all should feel this lower abs, lower abdominals. This is isolating our lower belly, which is really difficult to isolate, but in bar and in Pilates especially, this is Pilates move, it really helps. Exercises really help to isolate that lower belly, which is hard to transform. Okay, you're like, this is too easy, Ashley. You're gonna give me boat pose. All right, keeping that chin up, don't tuck it. Knees in and lightly heel tap. Arms out in front of you, so that's your challenging, that's your most challenging spot right here, okay? So this is advanced, or just, I don't want to say advanced. Anyone can try it. okay? Here's your just regular medium. And if you need to modify this, it's too much, then just lift those arms up and come down. But you gotta make sure you're gluing that spine down to your mat, like that lower part of your back, that sacrum. Make sure you're gluing it down. All right. 4. These really get into your lower belly, which sometimes will activate that back. You want to keep that back nice and relaxed. It's a lower back strengthener, but it shouldn't be painful. Okay, you're going to keep those knees up. So whether you're on your elbows or down, keep them up. Ball squeezes. Use those bellies. So you can be here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Or you can be here. Squeeze. All right. So just keep squeezing in with your knees on your prop. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Y'all roll down all the way. Okay. All right. All the way down. Sorry, I'm trying to. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I keep missing the. Okay. Trying to skip over some bad words there. All right. Take that ball out. Crunch. Crunch those knees into your chest. You can lift those hips up, rock side to side. You can roll whatever you want to do on that belly. Okay, we're going to keep the ball with us. We might add it for our upper body. So we're going to go into Pilates moves. Next, let's go straight up to the ceiling. Try and get your legs as straight as possible. My left leg won't just really get that straight. So I promise you I'm trying. Glue that spine down. You shouldn't be able to get a hand in between your belt or your back and the mat. Squeeze your ball. You're going to scissor those legs. You're going to lower those legs slowly. Alternate leg lowers. You're really going to point your toe. Now I'm using this ball, I'm just squeezing on it each time I lower that leg. So if your back starts coming out of contact with your mat or your towel or whatever you're laying on, then you don't need to lower your leg as low. Just find that sweet spot where your back still stays in contact with the mat. You know, even if it's right here, that's okay. Because we don't want this in our lower back. That's just going to create a bunch of tension. We want to just keep that focus on our abs. 4, 3, 2. Last one, big stretch in. Okay, ball back, or your prop back on our elbows. I was trying to give us a little break. You're going to crunch in those knees and push your heels away. Flex your feet. Crunch, push, crunch, and you're squeezing the whole time on those, on your ball or your prop. Keep breathing. Y'all are doing awesome. We're going to pop up after this. Keep pressing your back into the mat so you're kind of scooping out those bellies. Don't let those bellies relax. 4, 3, we're going to pulse it. It's not pretty. But y'all stick with me. Y'all can raise up your legs if it's too much in your back. And now you're gonna pulse that ball. Legs are super straight for 10. Remember your breath. 5. Don't let those bellies relax. 3. Woo, last one, quick stretch. Okay, if y'all didn't feel that, you need to message me or chat in or get a hold of me and say, actually, I didn't feel that. Because that was intense, okay? All right, y'all, let's pop up. You can use your ball if you want. Okay, so quick cardio, few different options. I just really want to get our heart rate up. It doesn't matter how. So you can march with ball in and out or up and down. Okay, you can take it to a light jog. Like that. All right, you can give me jacks if you want to hop. Out and up. If you don't want to hop, give me knees. You just want to get that heart rate up. If you want no impact at all, give me squats. All right. Squeeze your ball so we're using the upper body. Y'all, we're almost there. We're almost done. About 10 more minutes of work. So just give me a few more seconds. Give me about a little over 5 seconds. Keep moving. Get that heart rate up, blood flowing. Stretch it all out. All right, good job. Shake those legs out. Okay, We're gonna come back down. I just think I can get, oh gosh, y'all. I think I broke my chair. Oh well, nothing that a little screwdriver won't fix. Okay. So I don't tattle on me. Yeah, okay, all good. So we're gonna come back down to our mat. I think I can get more in quicker time. If we come back down, okay, so option 2, put that ball back in between your inner thighs, squeezing on it so you're getting that inner thigh action plus squeezing those glutes. All right, you're gonna come into a bar push-up position. If that's too much on your wrist or that's uncomfortable, you can come onto your knees, all right, flatten that back. If you are a superstar today, you can come in to like a tented plank position and do this and do our weights this way. All right, so we're gonna be rowing, one arm row, and that might be too light if you've got light weights. I've got light weights. So you're gonna row one arm, pulling that elbow straight up to the ceiling, working that shoulder and the underarm area. So here's on your knees. You want a little bit more bar push-up position, bottom tight, abs in, point the toes. You want a whole lot more. You're here, one arm plank, one arm tented up plank, okay? So that should give you plenty of options. Another way. Okay. Y'all keep going. Everything nice and tight. Pulling up that elbow to the ceiling for 4. Keep squeezing on your ball. 2. Last one. Pulse it for 10. Elbow straight up. Take the back of arm, shoulder. A little bit of that chest, underarm area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it around for me. You're going to flip it around on your left hip. Ball is still in between your legs, upper thigh area. You've got a sensitive hip, grab a towel and put it under that left hip if you need it. Okay, trying to work as many body parts as we can in one little swoop here. Okay, so you're gonna raise up those knees, raise up those legs off your floor, off your mat, abs tight, and I'm going to double up my weights. You don't have to. I'm just lifting my knees up together, lift and lower back down. I'm not gonna touch the mat with my feet or my legs. Trying to keep those legs off the mat the entire time. Remember to squeeze into that ball right there. When you squeeze, so you activate those abductors. And I have doubled up my weights. You don't have to. Okay, so try to keep your left hand, if you need assistance, then grab your mat. But if you think you can handle it, try to keep your left hand from grabbing the mat. So you can put your palm up or just make a fist. Remember that left shoulder. Keep your shoulder out of your left ear. I know it's a lot to think about it. We're gonna stay up here and pulse that squeeze, pulse the arm in. Work that bicep now and major shoulder. It's not easy. You want to squeeze your prop or your ball, whatever you got, as far as you can. Work those legs, abs in. This is abs too, you guys. 4, 3. Resist on the way down, up the arm. Last one. Good job. I had to roll that arm back. Okay. I'm just gonna put the ball. It's just gonna hang out. Well, I said that. I'm gonna put the ball away and hope it doesn't. I'm gonna just put it right there. How about that? I'm gonna cross over my right, over my left. Is that right? I'm gonna hold on to this thing. And then tiny leg lifts. All right, so you're working that inside of your left leg. You're keeping up on your left elbow. Okay, if you want, you can tiny bend and press. Now I'm gonna bend and press with my heel away from me. So tiny bend in your knee and your elbow, and then big long reach with your foot and your fingers. You gotta try and keep coordinated while topping. All right, abs and keep breathing. 4. Working the back of the arm here too, right around that bra area. All right, You're going to lift and lower, palm up to the ceiling, slow it down. So you're really feeling that inner thigh. So our inner thighs after this class, they should be burning. It's really difficult to isolate inner thighs with just regular exercise, weight floor, whatever. But barre is so good to really strengthen those inner thighs. If you stick with it, you will definitely notice a difference in the strength of your inner thighs. 4, 3, make sure that foot is super flexed. Last one, good job. Oh gosh, okay. Let's roll those shoulders out. Keep them relaxed, nice and relaxed, roll them forward. Okay, let's just go right into the other side. And then, oh yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time to do anything else. Okay, y'all stick with it. Let's go right into the other side. So ball back in. If you want it, double up the weights on the left. So remember you're in your one arm plank, right? You're rowing. Okay, you're up, you're tented up, abs in. You're on your knees or you're in bar push-up position. Just make sure that booty's tight. And I'm gonna go into it. Y'all don't need as much instructions. But pull that left elbow up. Keep that shoulder out of your ears. Abs in, booty tight, point the toes. It's applicable. So remember your positions. Here's bar push-up. All right, here's all fours. Keep squeezing. Don't drop those weights to the floor. You want to resist that arm on the way down. Okay, you're super advanced. One arm, plank, tented up, booty tight, abs in. Try not to turn. I turned because I'm talking to you. 4, squeeze, 2, pulse it for 10, 10. Remember to breathe, everything tight. 5. All right, last one, good job. I'm thinking we forgot something. Okay, I guess we didn't. Y'all come down, other hip. Put that towel down if you need it, but on your hip. Lifting those knees together, squeeze the ball with that shoulder press up. You're working your abs here. Upper body, lower body. Keep those feet flexed. You want to keep your knees together. There's your breath. Abs in. Try and see if you can get that right hand from holding your mat, grabbing onto it. Resist on that way down with the arm. Don't just drop it. 4, 3, 2. Last one. You're going to pulse it. Pulse the squeeze. Pulse the arm. Tiny lifts. Here's 10. Squeeze as tight as you can on that ball. Here's 5. Abs. Good job. Last one. Okay. Cross it over. I'm going to do one arm. You're going to just give me lifts. Give me 4. Abs in. 3, 2. Last one. Give me reach and press. Bend and reach. Tiny bit bend on. Tiny bend. Big long reach. Easy on those joints. Tighten that inner thigh up. Lift that leg up an inch if you can. 4. All right, leg lifts, flex that foot, lift, lift. So that leg should be as tight as you can get it. That inner thigh is so tight. Use those abs. Here's 5. Last one. Oh my goodness, good job, good job, good job. All right, come into Indian Styler. Cross your legs. Crisscross those legs. All right. You're gonna come side stretch. Y'all did awesome today. See if you have a few minutes right now to give me an extra stretch. Try and hold your stretches for 20 seconds. Try not to pulse them on our cool down. You can do the warm up over again. That'll be a good stretch. Anything with like runner's lunges and those nice twists. And then you can go on, you can go from there to many other stretches on your mat. Pigeon stretches are good, center straddle stretches. Anything that's gonna focus on your inner thighs. So butterfly stretches. You can do a bent knee leg or bent leg stretch before you do your centers. All right, remember just to try and hold those stretches for 20 seconds. Drink lots and lots of water. Your inner thighs are probably gonna be sore, and that's totally normal. You don't want to quit moving. Even though it might feel like it's the right thing to do, you wanna keep mobile. You don't have to run a marathon. Just keep moving, light movement if you're sore. A walk around the block. Lord, with your umbrella and your raincoat for the monsoon that's out there. Walk around your house, walk up the stairs, or just, if it's so painful, just, plop yourself in front of your favorite show and just stretch. All right, so that's moving, right? It's not a lot, that's fine. You just want to keep it moving, right? Prevent those legs from really locking up. All right, walk your feet and hands together. And drink lots of water. That helps loosen up the muscles. You want to dig your heels into your floor. Your head stays super heavy. Leave all your stress and worry and tension on your floor or mat or towel, whatever it may be. Leave it there. Big inhale, tiny back bend. Exhale. Y'all, we're done for today. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, you can see me at the Racket Club at 9:15 on Mondays. And that'll be through the summer. Hopefully we'll get some more early morning classes back at the Racket Club in the fall. Cross your fingers. As always, I'm here Tuesdays and Thursdays on YouTube about 10:30-ish. And I hope to see you here or in person. And have a great week, great day. Bye. Thanks.